with all of that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into this special emergency Sunday morning broadcast. Folks, we're going to kick this show off by talking about the Democrats' brand new strategy. They have a new plan, and I want to show you what it is. Oops, I'm on the wrong side of the screen over there. What was I doing over there? Now, ladies and gentlemen, breaking news. A disturbing new trend is emerging across the country, showing leftist teachers guiding very young children, some no older than kindergarteners, in protest against ICE and against President Trump. Choose kindness is what they are saying. And so over the last couple days, just an enormous amount of footage has come out. This is their new plan. This is footage just from the last 2 days. It seems as if, I kid you not, like whoever is calling the shots, whoever is, orchestrating all of this, whoever is the secret leader of the far left, an order was given. It seems like an order was given. All right, activate the children. All right, enlist the children, activate the children, send them in. We are deploying the children now. And we're going to talk about why. There is a reason why they're doing this. Not that I'm justifying it, but I'll tell you. I know why they're doing this. And I'll break it down here in a minute. But first, I want to show you what they're doing first. This is yesterday. This almost looks like Seattle. Could be. Kids are they're getting dragged to ICE protests, brainwashed to become radicals, robbed of their innocence, chanting a bunch of crap they don't even understand. It is terrible. It's grotesque. You guys have seen nothing yet. It gets even worse. This is one school. This was in my hometown of Portland, Oregon. Breaking, a shocking video coming out of Portland, Oregon. It shows teachers at the Portland Montessori School leading children, some no older than 5 or 6. This was reported yesterday, in an anti-ICE protest, sparking mass calls to remove any licenses the school may have. The teachers look exactly how you would expect them to look. Yeah, I think it's fair to say that. Yeah, we got the cat rim glasses here. We have a bunch of gender androgynous individuals. Astounding. Play the video. This really is just something else. No ICE. That's what they're chanting. So just think about everything that led up to this. You have the teachers inside the classroom. Hey kids, today, our lesson, we're going to be making anti-ICE and anti-Trump posters. Get out your crayons, get out your markers, get out your watercolor paint. Everybody, we have 2 hours. Today's curriculum, we're going to be making anti-ICE and anti-Trump posters. Then when it's recess, at recess, we're all going to go outside and we're going to shout, we're going to scream like a bunch of unhinged psychopaths at cars that are driving down the road. And that is today's lesson. Really, when you think about it, these teachers, these far left radicals, they are training, they are grooming. They are training an entirely new generation of radicals, of far left radicals, of rioters, of protesters. They're grooming the next generation of rioters. I mean, they're holding workshops for children on how to protest, how to riot, and how to make protest signs. They're having workshops for 5-year-olds. This is insanity. Children across the country were recruited and encouraged to skip school on January 30th, that's 2 days ago, to protest in support of open borders and mass migration. So there was a nationwide day of protest. All of these left-wing school boards, left-wing teachers, left-wing academic administrations, they said, all right, all the kids across the country taking the day off, Everybody get out of class and go protest. We have a bunch of footage from that. This happened the other day.
No fear, no hate, no ICE in our state. No fear, no hate, no ICE in
These
our
are middle
state.
schoolers and high schoolers.
No hate, no ICE.
MAGA pigs follow Daddy Pig. Nobody is illegal on stolen land. No human is illegal. Which side of history will you be on? I'll be on the side of history that mass deports every single illegal alien. I've chosen my side. Astounding. And once again, these protests are being put on by the left-wing schools. Say their names. These protests, these kids are being compelled to do this by their left-wing teachers. And you can't, to be fair here, you can't blame the kids. Kids are 14, 15, they can't consent. There's a reason why we don't let 14-year-olds consent to all types of things. It's because their brains are not fully developed. They are incapable of understanding really anything that's going on, a lot of things that are going on. However, if you are a 14-year-old and your teacher comes to you and said, "Hey, class, you want to get out of the classroom for 6 hours today and go scream on the side of the road?" I think like most 14-year-olds are reasonably going to say, yeah, they're going to say, "Wait a minute, hold up. All I have to do is sit here and hold this sign and I get to skip math class? I get to skip algebra for the day? Okay, deal. And so really this is the left-wing teachers and principals and school boards that are really taking advantage of these kids is what is going on here. They're weaponizing these kids. We have another one. This is from similar 2 days ago, same event. These kids, they invaded a Walmart. They invaded a Walmart. F ICE, and once again, how this unfolded, how this all transpired. The kids went to school early that day. They had a couple hours early in the morning to make their posters. And then after they were done making their posters, using all the crayons and markers and whatever, then they went out. Then the teacher said, "All right, give them hell. All right, get out of here. Get out of class. School's over. Give them hell. Go out and protest." And so in the classroom, in the public schools, they are making posters that say F ICE. F ICE. There was one, yeah. Brought to you by the American Public School System. This poster has been brought to you by the American Public School System.